Okay, now for almost a decade and a half, my next guests have been entertaining children across Canada. Their television program called The Elephant Show attracts 60% of young viewers available at that time. The reason for this success is they know how to talk to children, not at children. Their message is music, and although hidden in their songs is a lesson or two, here to perform for our young viewers. And of course, their appreciative parents are, what are their names? Sharon? Lois. And what's the last name?
I don't know.
That good-looking guy right there, that's Bram. Sharon, Lois, and Bram singing the spelling medley. Not even on that,
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bradley. That was a great introduction. On the A to Z record, A to Z record, we're in Canada now, aren't we?
Right, we are.
That we just made, we put a bunch of spelling songs on, and this is a medley, a whole bunch of spelling songs all kind of stuck together. And I was just wondering, Lois,
Yes?
do you have an L word song?
Well, Lois starts with L. I also have a very lovely L word song. Goes just like this. L-O-double-L-I-P-O-P spells lollipop.
Lollipop.
That's about the only kind of candy. The guy that made it, he was a dandy. Will you spell with me? L-O-double-L-I. Perfect. P-O-P-U-C. It's a lick on a stick guaranteed to make you sick. Lollipop for me.
Well, it isn't any trouble just to S-M-I-L-E. It isn't any trouble just to S-M-I-L-E. So smile away your trouble. It will vanish like a bubble if you only take the trouble just to S-M-I-L-E.
Let's take a W-A-L-K, walk in the P-A-R-K, and I will K-I-S-S, kiss you in the D-A-R-K, and I will L-O-V-E, love you all the T-I-M-E, and I will never, never leave you for a D-I-M-E, dime, dime, dime.
I bet you know the most famous spelling dog in the world. Farmer Brownie had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, sing it all by yourselves. Farmer Brownie had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name.
Perfect. Now we are going to take off the letters one at a time and clap instead of singing. Start with the B, get ready to clap it. Farmer Brownie had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh, I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was two claps. Farmer Brownie had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh, N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh,
Farmer Brownie had a dog and Bingo was his name. Here we go. G-O. And Bingo was his name. Oh.
Farmer Brownie had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, and Bingo was his name.
oh, Farmer Brownie had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh,
And Bingo was his name.
oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Whoa!
Good spelling.
Good clapping.
Tape at home, and what's on your tape?
Bingo.
Bingo! My question is, who enjoys these songs more, the children or the mothers?
Our fathers.
Or yeah, it seems you may hear the parents singing just as loudly as the children. How did Sharon, Lois, and Bram start? That long ago, huh?
Street corner. No, and we were all colleagues, musical colleagues in Toronto. Worked with the Mariposa Folk Foundation, Mariposa in the schools. We used to do a lot of workshops, concerts all around Ontario, and then we joined forces and lost our last names.
But somewhere somebody had to go, wait a minute, this really works well with kids, and let's make it this.
Well, we had been working with children individually for years before we ever got together, and that's what brought us together. We didn't get together and then say, well, what are we going to do? Let's sing for kids. The children was what united us.
You all have children, they help with the songs, they help pick, or you...
We all have very grown-up children. Lois and I have 27-year-olds. Bram's a grandfather. I have a 22-year-old, 23, 22, something like that. But our kids were a resource just like all children are resources. They went to camp. There were songs that we sang to them when they were children, the songs that we sang as children.
Bingo's been around for a long, long time. Grandmothers, great-grandmothers could sing that song. Your repertoire is a compilation of old, new, and...
Songs from all over. Old pop songs from the 20s and 30s and 40s, folk songs that have been around for, who knows, hundreds of years.
More old than new.
Okay, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Sharon, Lois, and Bram. And if you kids have some questions, okay? Who has a question they want to ask Sharon, Lois, and Bram? Okay, you can ask right after this. Do you have a question you want to ask? We have some questions for you. This is Lorna. Lorna wanted to ask you a question. What's your question, Lorna?
Why you have kids?
Why?
Why do you have kids?
Why do we have kids?
Yeah.
Well, we could tell Lauren about our kids.
Would you like to know about our children? Mm-hmm. Our children are big grown-ups. They're big adults. I have a daughter, and her name is Randy, and she's 27, and I have a son, and his name is Jeffrey, and he's 22, and I have them because I love them. I love all children, and I especially love my children.
And you want to know something, Lauren? If it wasn't for my little boy, whose name is David, and he's 27, I wouldn't be singing because I was a co-op mother in a nursery school, and that's how I started to do it.
What a nice story.
I was a co-op mother.
Good for you. Yeah. How many children do you have?
I have two grown children also, Jeffrey
Right.
and Susan. And Jeffrey and his wife Rita have, let's see now, there's four of them, four in
Lots
there
of kids, huh?
altogether. Susan has one, and another one coming any day now.
Okay, we have two more quick questions.
Okay.
What's your question, Corey?
Where's Elephant?
Where's Elephant?
I can answer that.
I don't know.
Answer that.
Where's Elephant?
In Sudbury.
In Sudbury.
Yeah.
Summer home.
Sudbury. You know Sudbury is? It's in northern Ontario. He's at a summer home.
Yes, yes.
I didn't know that elephants went to Sudbury in the summer.
It's true. Canadian
Elephant lives
elephants.
in
Canadian
Sudbury.
elephants go to Sudbury in the summer.
Hang out
Remember
in
that.
Sudbury.
Melissa,
What's your best song?
what's your best song, your favorite song?
Do you have a favorite song of
That's
ours?
hard.
What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
So hard to decide. I tell you what, we love all our songs. We love them a lot.
How many songs do you sing?
We probably
A jillion.
sing
A jillion.
a jillion, yeah,
A jillion,
yeah,
five,
a
yeah.
jillion. But we probably love, almost most of all, we probably love Skinnamarink because it's about loving, and it's about loving each other, and it's about children loving their parents, and parents loving their children, and grandparents loving each other, and the children and the parents, and us loving everybody.
Guys, can you go sit down? And thank you all for your help, okay?
Good question.
Good question.
Yes.
Yay. It says here that you have wonderful Christmas stories. Children in the audience around Christmas stories and their reactions? Don't look at me like you've never had.
I have no idea what you're talking
We
about.
have stories, but they're not necessarily Christmas stories.
Do kids ever get involved? Do you ever have kids come up and get involved with you?
They
Well,
do
I re-
sometimes come on stage, unexpectedly
Sometimes, yeah,
sometimes.
unauthorizedly.
One of our stories, we try to remember them. One of our stories is we met a mother with two little kids, and she said, well, my two little kids ran away from home. They were this high. And the police found them, and they said, what are your names? And they said, Lois and Bram. They called the grandmother, and the grandmother says, I don't have any grandchildren named Lois and Bram. Who are you talking about? So children take on our names, and they are us.
How many albums do you have so far?
10.
10 count 'em.
10. Our latest is Sharon, Lois, and Bram Sing A to Z, and we had to do two versions of that album. We did A to Z for the United States, and of course A to Z for home.
How do you sift through? I mean, if you're going to do an album, I mean, there's so many songs to draw from here.
The amazing thing is because the three of us came into this relationship that we have, with full-blown repertoires, 3 full repertoires, with a lot of overlap, but a lot of things that none of the others knew. That our biggest problem is to make a short list out of the long list.
Even after 10 albums.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Listen, this album is an hour and 5 minutes long.
The longest that we have
The
ever
longest
made.
album we've ever made.
Are kids a tough audience because they're so honest and true, or are they easy to please?
Not to us,
Perhaps
I
they
think.
are, but we haven't experienced that because I think we really understand what they like and what they can connect with, and we understand the value of presenting music in a quality way that speaks to the whole family.
That's very important because somebody mentioned Kitty Dukakis was saying, "Oh, gee, you could be with the Boston Pops with kids," and you said, "No, we don't just do kids. We like families." Why are you so definitive about that?
Because this thing called making music is really an intergenerational thing. So that the children have their tape recorder and they listen to songs on their own, which is wonderful.
Right.
Then the family goes in the car and they sing them together. And then Grandma and Grandpa come for dinner, and then they sing. And it's the old-fashioned way of making music. The whole family did it.
And I think, frankly, that one of the reasons that we have been as successful as we have been is precisely that. The family really needs those opportunities to experience things together. Our lifestyle now, society is a different place, and people are running off in different directions. And the fact that we bring them together to do something together that's fun for everybody is important.
That was part of our design right from the beginning. Our very first record, One Elephant, Deux Éléphants, was subtitled a children's record for the whole family. And that's been the subtitle, either explicit or implicit, in everything that we've done since.
Sharon, Lois, and Bram, musicians, family therapists. I mean, you're... No, I mean, you really, yeah.
The family that sings together clings together, or something.
I like that.
Right.
When you travel, do you find that going from one country to another, that you know, I mean, your fame is spreading here. Canada has given birth to this great, quote, now international sensation.
It's the same everywhere.
Kids are the same
Parents
everywhere.
care about their children. They want the best for their children, and children respond basically the same.
There is still such a thing as childhood, no matter what people say that we're,
Amen.
you know, destroying it or whatever. Kids are still really young.
People say, you know, well, the kids are watching the Turtles and the New Kids on the Block, and doesn't that compete with you? And our answer, and it's true, is that there's room in those brains and hearts for all of these different kinds of expression.
When we come back, I'd like to talk about this. I don't know if Skimamarink-dink-dink.
Skinnamarink.
You say it.
I always heard it was Skimamarink-dink-dink.
Well, that's because you've heard it it's out of the mouths of the children. It comes in various ways.
There isn't a person watching that doesn't know that, right? Skimamarink-dink-dink, Skimamarink-dink. Do you know what it means? Well, when you come back, we'll tell you. Will you ever be surprised? In the many years that you've been entertaining children, have you found that children's tastes have changed over the years?
Not especially, no.
No?
No, there are new things that come down the pike at you every year or every couple of years. But our music is kind of rooted in, I guess you'd say, older values. And the appreciation of that never seems to change.
We don't do rap.
I was going to say, Sharon, Lois, and Bram do rap. Elephant does rap.
No
We
rap.
don't do it. We don't do it.
Okay. We have some questions here. Oh, how many instruments do you all play between you?
Well, I play the guitar, and so does Sharon, but you don't get to see her do it very often. Occasionally on our television show she has.
Yeah, but
piano?
basically we have a band that travels with us, and we have piano, bass, drums, a guy who plays flute, clarinet, sax, another guy who plays fiddle, banjo, and everything else under the sun. So we got a lot of
days, we did it all. All of it.
Now there's some questions here. You had a question you wanted to ask, didn't you? What? Oh, was it the same one I asked? Which one was you going to ask about?
How they got on TV.
How they got on TV? I didn't ask that. You can ask it. It's okay. But you got to shout it.
How they got on, how to get on TV.
How did we get to be on TV? You mean on the Elephant Show? Well, there were a couple of young guys. Their names are Bruce and Arnie, and they were both uncles. They had nieces and nephews whom they loved very much, and their nieces and nephews loved Sharon, Lois, and Bram. So these two young guys, who happened to be guys who make television shows came to talk to us and said, we'd sure like to make a television show for children and their families. And we said, well, we would like that too. Let's do it together.
But they said you can't do it without
Without whom?
who?
Elephant. Who wanted to ask about...
We will do it.
No, there's a question about Skinnamarink. What does it mean? Who was going to ask that? What? Oh, Skinnamarink.
You got it. That's it.
But what does it mean?
Well, it's a secret language, you see. Only the young and the young at heart know what it means, and it means something different to every one of them.
I will tell you the secret. It means the same as E-I-E-I-O, and Old MacDonald had a farm.
Well, if you'd said that. Well, here they are, ladies and gentlemen. This is their latest. It's called Sing A to Z, but this song is probably one of the most popular children's songs of all times. Skimamarink-y-dink-y-doo. In my neighborhood, that's what we said.
Get your hands on your elbows, everybody. Give away and at home too. Let's sing Skinnamarink, I love you.
Skinnamarink-y-dinky-dink, Skinnamarink-y-doo. I love you.
Sing it to us.
That's it.
They know it.
I love you.
Put up the sun.
I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Skinnamarink-y-dinky-dink, Skinnamarink-y-doo. I love you.
Just the children. Here you go.
Skinnamarink-y-dink.